It's Spencer again. I was just getting an update from Kathy. She was informing me about something, and we're going to wait a little bit to let you in on what's going on with that. She'll update me in a little bit here, so probably on the next top of the hour. But again, Spencer here. Just want to give you an update on our total funds raised, but first I should fix the lighting and get rid of this TV. This remote must have had the batteries die. Let me grab another one. There it goes. Alrighty, so now the lighting's a little better. Well, it was. Must have double tapped that. There we go. Alrighty, so a little update on our numbers here. So according to the GiveMN page, our homepage, the North American Bear Center at givemn.org, that's where you donate. We're up to $23,323. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Good work, folks. Thanks for all the support. That's donated by 260 different donors. So we're getting both numbers up there, spreading the board around a little bit, getting all kinds of people to donate. That puts us at 78% of our total goal of $30,000. So good job, good work. Real appreciative of it. I just actually was out and looking about the Bear Center and stuff. And again, I'm here alone because of COVID and whatnot. That's why I don't have a mask on or anything. We're doing our best to follow COVID protocol and things like that. So I just want to remind everybody, again, I'm alone here, so that's why we can do this kind of stuff. No mask on or anything right now. Staying up and excited, hoping to get you guys going. Scott seems to think we're going a little slow, all right? So he wants us to ramp it up a little bit. So I got to get you guys fired up to donate. So I don't know if you were watching that video, but you saw how beautiful that fencing is because we got pictures of it on there, that green stuff. If that doesn't fire up, I don't know what will. So I may have to call Bouncing Bear after this one and see if he can make it in tonight. He was a little worried about COVID and stuff when I talked to him before when we were planning, so I don't know how he feels about that. But I know we can't have two of us here, so if he does come, I'll head out so he can come in, and that way we're not in here at the same time. So I'll give him a call after this and see if he's hibernating yet or if he's going to make an appearance, and we'll keep you posted on that as well. All right, so we do have lots of stuff going on. Don't forget, we got matches potentially coming up. We got golden tickets coming up. They're giving away golden tickets all the time, different kinds as well. So hopefully we'll get drawn for one of those as well. We just had the winners posted that I announced last top of the hour at 6 o'clock there. So Liz Schaefer was our total grand prize winner. Congratulations again to Liz. That's now posted on our Facebook, and I think maybe even on the website as well, but we got that stuff posted. So we can go ahead and move forward with that as well. So again, congratulations, Liz, and to all the rest of those winners that we had. Thanks for playing our games and having some fun with the Bear Weights and Dates contest. We really like that one. We do it every year. So you'll have to wait for that contest for a whole another calendar year. But we should have other fun stuff like that coming up throughout the year here at the Bear Center. So make sure you're checking into our Facebook page, our website where we got the live cams this year. You'll get to watch Tasha hibernate. Now, that is obviously the lull time of the year for the Bears when they're in the winter dens hibernating, but you do get to see some cool behaviors, so check out our pond cam because Tasha's hibernating right down front. In fact, we get a check on her every day. When we come into work, we can go peek out the viewing window area and see her little den there and the big wall of hay that she put up front along with some other materials that she gathered on her own. So I'm really enjoying that every day, seeing Tasha, because she does tend to be one of our more elusive bears in the normal open season when she is out in the main enclosure. Sometimes she can be hard to beckon to come down front or back into her enclosure, so it is nice change of pace for her at least to know exactly where she is all the time, be able to see her up front. Although, to be fair, the opening is rather small and it is kind of tough to see in there, but she has been peeking out. I think just yesterday even she was moving stuff around, or even the day before it was maybe, where she's poking her head around, moving materials and things like that, so it's always fun. We got lots of fun stuff coming up. Again, I'm going to try to get to Bouncing Bear, see what he's up to. Hopefully he can make an appearance for us. Again, we're getting all these donations for that zoo fencing, so we want to make sure we can have a nice enclosure for the bears. What's really cool about the fencing, even though it's green and kind of sticks out, it is really camera friendly, so the cameras are able to kind of eliminate most of that in a picture. Obviously, you can still probably see it, but it does eliminate it, so it's not as much of a caged feeling when you take those pictures, which is really neat. So that'll really help, again, our guests getting those pictures and then going home and showing their friends and family and saying, look at this cool stuff we got to do here at the Bear Center, along with all the other great stuff we have inside and all the programs we have with the Bears and without the Bears, everything going on here. If they can get nice, good pictures of that stuff and tell their friends and family, that'll in turn get more people to come up to Ely, Minnesota to visit the Bear Center and learn the truth about black bears. So, and that's really what we want here. That's our mission statement. That's a gist of the mission statement, but we really want to teach people about bears. There's lots of myths and misconceptions, so making sure that everybody knows the scientific facts about bears is really important, because sometimes fear and misconceptions can lead to mismanagement, and we don't want that. So we're really dedicated to dispelling those myths and misconceptions. And believe it or not, I had a lot of those same myths and misconceptions before I came here and started learning and working here. So I feel fortunate to get to work at a facility that's so cool and state-of-the-art and get to work with all the staff we have here. We have an amazing staff, an amazing support group, volunteers, supporters, everything. And I also feel pretty lucky to work under Dr. Lynn Rogers as well. No one's produced more scientific studies about black bears than him himself, so it's pretty cool. Feel very honored to be able to learn from him and get to see him on a somewhat regular basis. Maybe not recently because of COVID and things like that, but on a normal year, without those kinds of restrictions and that stuff going on, I do get to see him quite regularly, which is pretty neat. I know him and Donna were supposed to be here today and everything, and again, if we had everything the way we wanted to, we'd have a whole different kind of show ready for you guys, but it just wasn't able to work this year with what's going on. So usually we have our special guests and they show up and they really like this day too. I know we have a lot of fun. Usually we have 5 or 6 of us out here at once, but again, can't do that this year because of COVID and things like that. So we're doing what we got. Hoping you guys are having fun, staying tuned and fired up for those donations. Let's take a quick peek at what we got here. Let's see here. Now we are up to, let me just refresh it here, $23,338. So we got a little more. All right, we're still at that 78%. We still got lots of time left, but if you want me to beat Scott, you're going to have to donate within the next couple hours. So let's see who you like better, me or Scott. I know he did a really good job earlier because we're already at 23,000, approaching 80% of our goal, so we are really darn close. So thank you to Scott, Heidi, and the other folks that were on earlier today. We really appreciate that, getting our numbers up. You made it really easy for me. I don't have to work super hard because we're already almost 80% of the way there, so I appreciate it. But I'm going to do my best. So I really need you guys to start donating. If you don't know how to donate, it's actually really simple. If you got internet, you just go online. I prefer to use Google, but use whatever search engine you like to use. So you bring up your search engine or your Google homepage, and you can just type in givemn.org right into the search bar. That'll bring you to the whole GiveMN page. Right when you get there, you can search for the North American Bear Center. You don't actually have to put the whole name in, but if you search Bear, North American Bear Center, something along those lines, it'll give you a list of matches, and then you can click ours. Ours picture has a lovely photo of Lucky kind of hanging over a log. In fact, I can actually show you on my phone what it looks like. Boom, so that's us right there, and you see that big red button? That's the donate button. You just click that, and you're off and ready to go. If you've ever made a purchase or anything like that off your phone, it's pretty easy. In fact, most phones will even autofill the information in for you after you click donate. So again, if you're willing and you're wanting, head to givemn.org, look for the North American Bear Center, click donate, type in your donation, and that's all you really have to do. So we appreciate some more donations. Anything is good. We appreciate all and every donation. So again, go ahead and head to givemn.org, hit that donate button, get us up there. Well, I just said that. We had another donor, so we were at 260 donors. Now we're at 261. So someone logged in potentially and saw that enthusiasm I'm projecting and hit that donate button. Now we're at $23,438. All right, so that was quite a donation. We appreciate that. I can talk and talk again and again about all of our volunteers and all the staff, but truly, you really don't understand it until you've been here, you've been a part of it, because we have volunteers all around the world. We have people local here in town that have been supporting Dr. Rogers from the very beginning when he had the idea of the Bear Center. It wasn't even a thing yet, and it's turned and blossomed into this beautiful, beautiful museum and live exhibit of bears and all kinds of good stuff. So I really can't say enough to those people and how much they help on even these kind of stuff. To put this on and do all this, we have so many hands in the background working, and if it was just up to the staff that are here at the Bear Center, this would be quite a handful. I don't know that we could do it. So having all those extra hands that we do, all those moving pieces and all those people helping, we really appreciate it, so we can do fun stuff like this and try to raise awareness and raise money for the Bears, and to put on a really good ambiance and show when people come into the Bear Center. All right, they want to learn about bears. They want to see the bears in their natural environment. That's what we offer them. They can learn from the bears themselves. It's pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of facilities around the world that allow that. And what better area than Ely, Minnesota? Beautiful Ely, Minnesota. So again, we just want to make sure we're getting that information out to people, and the best way we can do that is to provide cool, awesome experience to all of our guests. And that's what we're really dedicated here to do, and teaching people about those bears. And all those volunteers and all that support staff are a crucial part in helping us do that. Getting some more updates. Okay, so going to bring in a little bit of help, it looks like. We're going to bring in a ringer. We have a vet here that's really good at Give to the Max Day. She's done quite a few, so we're going to call her in and see if she can help. Let's see if you guys recognize her. She doesn't live in Minnesota for half the year. She lives somewhere else. Oh, and here she is. Hi, Sharon.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How's everyone doing out there? Thank you for meeting my challenge.
And are you on your way back to Michigan already, Sharon?
I'm about 2 hours, well, not quite 2 hours from home right now.
Oh, so you're pretty close.
Yep, we left at 7:30 this morning, and of course most everything's closed, including the rest areas. So
oh yeah.
the gas stations look pretty good.
Oh yeah, I bet. Wow, what kind of dedication? Sharon drove all the way from Michigan to be here, and then because of COVID and things changing, you had to go all the way back. So you drove all the way just to turn around and go home.
That's right, but I got to see my friends, so that's a good thing, and feed the deer for a week, and see Tasha poke her head out, but that was only on the camera, so that's good. Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you coming in, Sharon. I really wish you could have been on camera with us. This is a lot more fun than the past years when there's a few of us to goof around and have some fun, and it's a little harder doing it alone, I will admit, but I wish you could be here and we could do this normally, like we like to do, but this is not the case this year. So thanks for calling in, checking in. You're obviously going to make it to your home tonight yet then, right?
Oh yeah, in about 2 hours, and then I guess I'll be talking again around 11.
Oh.
I think that's what Spencer said, which means it'll be midnight here. But get ready, folks. We're going to do 2 more challenges before this is over. So
all right.
Hopefully you'll stay up and stay tuned. We want to get our goal. Can you give me a number as what we're at now? You
betcha. Let me just get switch screens here. Refresh. We are currently sitting at $23,458, donated by 262 donors.
Super. Whoop whoop. Yeah.
And I can hear the excitement coming through the phone. You must be going pretty hard in your car there, Sharon, dancing and everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that has 2 purposes. We're at a gas station, so yep.
Did you go ahead.
I was just going to say thank you for calling and letting me check in.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for checking in with us and whatnot. I know you came here, and we appreciate that, and I hope you got to see Tasha, and hopefully get to see a little more of her throughout the winter. But the next time I'll probably see you then is next season, right?
Right, and but you'll be talking to me. We've got some business to take care of with everything, but everything's looking good, and I just want to encourage people to hang in there, and every small amount helps, every large amount helps, and we are pretty close to our goal, so let's keep pumping it up and doing it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sharon. Appreciate you checking in, and we'll get another update from you later tonight.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Spencer.
Bye, Sharon. Drive safe.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
All right, everybody. That was Sharon Harrell, our infamous senior bear keeper. She's been here since the get-go pretty much. She knows all the bears really well. Again, she's amazing at fundraising. Much better than I am, so it's nice to have that little boost. I don't know how Scott feels about that, but I did get a little bit of help there, so I'm appreciative of the help. We can use all the help we can get here. And again, we're just approaching that 80% mark, so if you folks should keep donating for us, I know you've done a lot of work already, but I'm just going to keep asking. I got 2 more hours here, and I'm going to be on a few more times, and I'm going to ask you the same thing every time. So if you're ready and you're willing, we would really appreciate it. Lots of stuff going on with Give to the Max. Again, those golden tickets where they randomly choose one of the organizations and give them an X amount of money. There's different types of golden tickets that you can get, so we're really hoping we get one of those. And I've heard that you can get a couple. You can get multiple golden tickets. Last year, I believe we got one. Hopefully, we can get one or more this year. But again, keep those donations coming in. We really appreciate it. Sharon, as she mentioned, she's going to be on checking in later in the evening when we get closer to the final bell where all the donations stop, and you'll get to hear from her as well again. But I'm fortunate that she got to come in and try to boost my competition here with Scott. He's trash talking a little bit, saying that I don't have what it takes to get those donations up. So if you guys can help me out again. It's a competition, and I don't want to be a loser. So if you could really get those donations coming in, I'd appreciate it. I know Scott's at home giggling right now watching. He's never going to make the goal. So I really need your help. That goal, again, is $28,000. So I need to be there by my last broadcast, I would assume. 9 o'clock is when I come on last, so if it's not met by then Scott wins the competition. So keep donating, keep tuning in. I will check in again at the top of the next hour, which will be 8 o'clock. And I'm going to get a hold, or at least try to get a hold of Bouncing Bear, see what he's up to. Maybe he can stop in for a quick hello, but we'll see what happens there. Broadcasting from our beautiful cub room. Believe it or not, this was actually our goal a couple Give to the Maxes ago, a couple years actually, and it turned out quite awesome. We even have, it's called the Cub Room, so it's geared towards kids, but you would not believe how many parents I've seen crawl through the cave in the tunnel and scream or laugh just as loud as the little kids that come in here. So it's a really neat room. We're really thankful. This just goes to show what we can do with these donations and how awesome of a scenery we can make. And I know you can't see it as much as I can, but it is beautiful, and anyone that walks into the room are just immediately struck with awe. It's such a beautiful setup. The kids love it. There's coloring, reading, all kinds of informational, tons of Cubs footage and things like that. There's a couple different monitors in here. There's the bear sounds. The kids really enjoy this room. Everybody really enjoys this room. And again, this is a previous Give to the Max, so it just goes to show we have a huge amount of support out there, and we really appreciate it. And if you're out there listening right now, get on to givemn.org and donate for us. We really appreciate it for that new zoo fencing. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this round. I'll get the camera back adjusted up to our nice big monitor. And normally, again, this would have some Cub footage on it if you just came and visited the Bear Center on any random day that we're open. But today we got that special video that shows what we've been working on, what we want to work on, and things like that. So I'll get that running for you folks, and I'll be back at 8 o'clock. I'm just going to refresh real quick and give you our numbers that we're at right now. We are currently sitting at, refresh, $23,473 raised by 262 donors. So again, we got more people tuning in and donating. Really appreciative of that. And we got lots of stuff going on. So stay tuned. I will update you again at 8 o'clock. I'll get the TV rolling, and I will be back soon. Thanks, folks.